This episode of Comics for Fun and Profit is brought to you by Threadless. More importantly, the Comics Fun Profit shop on Threadless at comicsfunprofit.threadless.com, where you can find, about half a dozen different designs, plenty of Comics for Fun and Profit themed merch. If you just want a t-shirt, you're good, and if you want sweatshirts or other swaggy items, and you can get anything. Phone cases, shower curtains. It runs the gamut. Skateboards, I think. So check that out. We've already sold several. We're excited about the fact that the folks that want to support us in this way are able to and wear our merch out in the real world. That's pretty exciting stuff. So get your Comics for Fun and Profit branded items at comicsfunprofit.threadless.com.
Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is Kyle with your sneak peek at next week, episode number 804 for comics originally coming out February the 21st and February the 22nd. But before Drew and I get into what's coming up in your local comic book shops this coming Tuesday and Wednesday, Drew, we just got back from Ant-Man. We recorded a spoiler cast, and we are in one of the most comic-y moods of all time.
Yes. Good stuff. We just had a standalone episode about Ant-Man, so if you're a patron, you can enjoy that. If you're not, na boo boo, you don't get a listen. but we liked it. It was a good movie. Don't believe the Rotten Tomatoes people.
Yeah, which your daughter wanted to throw at us immediately. Not doing too well, guys. You sure we want to go see this?
We don't listen to those stinking Rotten Tomatoes.
That's right.
But we are blessed with a new DC catalog. Well, blessed or cursed, I guess it remains to be seen.
We'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, but it's already March previews for May comics.
Mm-hmm.
And so the first one out the gate is always going to be the DC Connect. And this time we're going to relaunch Titans, Kyle.
Yeah, right on the cover we have The Dawn of DC, written by our good friend Tom Taylor. But let's scroll through and see what order DC wants us to look at these things. Of course, they're giving us a nice little splash page for the Dawn of DC books.
Titans #1 kicks us off. Yeah, it's Tom Taylor and Nicola Scott, man. This is going to get me reading a Titans book.
Yeah.
I am excited for this. Wonder if he's done with Nightwing, maybe?
Yeah.
Might have to be.
A Dan Mora cover. We get a Jim Lee cover. Yeah. So this is where I'm going to get my Nightwing covers from this Titans book, because I already see I love the Jen Bartel one, too.
Some really weird interior, black and white. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
There's a little mouse scene happening. I don't know what that is. Very strange. Mm-hmm. But who cares? It's Tom Taylor. It's Nicola Scott. I'm reading that. I'm excited about that one. We also get a Shazam relaunch. This is Mark Waid and Dan Mora.
Yeah.
That's a pretty nice 1-2 punch as well. And we're getting tons of covers here from them as well. We're getting a Chris Samney variant. Doc Shaner's doing one. Multiple.
John Timms. I like that one. That one looks good.
Yeah, Mike Deodato doing a spot foil, which will be really nice. Should be good. And another one that I will definitely read.
Okay. I'll give you a little bit of the taglines here. Dinosaurs from Space, The Clubhouse of Eternity, Homicidal Worms and Talking Tigers, Atomic Robots, Alien Worlds, Mad Scientists, Sinister Curses, and Villains from throughout the DC Universe.
Yeah.
Sounded like fun to me.
Next, we have Green Lantern #1 relaunching, written by Jeremy Adams with art by Zermanico. This is who is this going to be? Hal?
Hal, yeah, this is Hal.
And
there is a John Stewart backup, but it is a Hal story.
So I mean, I haven't read a Green Lantern in a while, so I'm going to test the waters on this. Jeremy Adams, what do I know him from anything?
No.
I don't think I do.
It's the team from Flashpoint Beyond.
Oof, that doesn't help.
No.
Does not help. But yeah, so haven't read a Green Lantern in a while. Gonna give it a shot. Kind of feels like a rebirth, New 52 situation where a lot of new stuff finally kind of heating up. Like we were really getting like just one thing at a time, right? Last couple of months for the Dawn of DC. Now we're starting to get some pieces to fall into place. And we're also going to get Batman the Brave and the Bold.
There we go.
This is Tom King, Ed Brisson, Christopher Cantwell, Dan Mora, all doing the writing.
64 pages, prestige format.
Not a one-shot, though, right?
Nope.
Not a one-shot. This is ongoing. We got Mitch Gerrards, Jeff Spokes, Javier Rodriguez, and Dan Mora on art. So Dan must be doing a writing and art on the story.
Superstar artist Dan Mora makes his writing debut, kicking off a new series of Batman black and white short stories.
I mean, lots of good stuff. We've got, 4 of them? 4 stories crammed into this?
4 writers, so yeah.
Yeah, it should be fun. Kind of replacing Urban Legends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so Urban Legends finished up. Let's give people another anthology. The good thing about anthologies, there's always something good in them. The bad thing is all the stories might not all be good. So
yeah,
you know, you get
of the 4, you're hoping for 2.
Yeah. If you get half of them good, then that's kind of cool. You've enjoyed it.
Also, spinning out of the hotly anticipated Titans relaunch, Cyborg #1.
I mean, if you really wanted to launch Cyborg, you'd have done it a couple of DC Connects ago when there wasn't so much competition.
Yep.
And you'd put a team on it with some recognizable people. Who's Morgan Hampton? Who's Tom Rainey? Do we know them?
Not at all. Nope.
Yeah. Tom Rainey did
from
Green
Lanterns, Uncanny X-Men, and Morgan Hampton from DC Power: A Celebration.
Yeah. So I don't know. The art's okay. Doesn't look like anything special. I feel like this one's going to get lost. I hope it deserves better. It deserves a little of its own bandwidth, and it's just not going to get it. Not with
Good news is it's only a 6-issue series.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, for me, this is dead on arrival.
You're not even going to check it out.
Not even worth my time.
Yeah, which is where I am with Spirit World by Alyssa Wong and Haining, and I don't understand. Are the Chinese characters like another name, or that's what those names are in Chinese characters?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe that. Alyssa Wong we know from something, but I don't know the other. I don't think I know Haining or Haining. What is Spirit World about, Kyle? Even Pages of Lazarus, Dark Fate. A new Chinese hero emerges who is able to travel to and from the Spirit World. Name of Xanth. Their superpower is being able to burn items. Wait a minute. Their superpower is being able to burn items folded from Joss paper and immediately turn them into real objects.
Yeah,
What's
that's
Joss
like
paper.
That's like I picture the little exorcism characters from Chinese lore, the little paper figures.
Like origami?
Yeah.
Something different than that, I'm guessing. Joss figures, Joss paper. Okay. Interesting. Very niche. We have The Vigil, #1 by Ram V and Lalit Kumar Sharma. This is, what is this about? Secrets of a group that watches after the DC universe. Oh, another watcher. Interesting.
Yay.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give her a shot, I guess. That might be interesting.
Yeah.
Then we got City Boy #1 by Greg Pak. First seen in Wildstorm's 30th anniversary special. And Lazarus Planet Legends Reborn is a new Korean hero named City Boy. So I guess every ethnicity is going to get themselves a superhero book.
You get a hero, and you get a hero, and you get a hero.
Batman 135 is actually Batman 900.
Oh, legacy, baby. Wah, 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 wah. We're going to charge $7 for it, $8 for the card stock, or $10 for the foil because it's technically 900.
I'm not a graphic designer by trade, but do you see the Starburst oversized 900th issue graphic that they put in from their
They put a tiny graphic in a large area with a big amount of expanse under it. Poorly done.
I mean, is this PageMaker graphics from 1997 or something?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Pulled it right off of their GeoCities website and put it right there.
Right click, copy, paste. Yeah. Beautiful.
But it doesn't matter because, boy, look at these friggin' variants. This Art Germ variant, stunning.
So nice.
Adams variant, stunning. Delato. Oh, come on.
This really snuck up. I didn't realize 900 was that close.
Yeah. They didn't give us time to save money.
Let's see. Rising from the pages of Action Comics and Lazarus Planet with new powers and a new mission is Power Girl Special #1, which is a one-shot. Special would have to be a one-shot, right?
Not listed as a one-shot.
It's not listed as a one-shot. Would you have a Power Girl Special #2 next month?
Sure. Nope, one-shot. One-shot.
Where do you see that at?
With new powers and new missions, Power Girl faces a challenge unlike any she's experienced before in this shocking one-shot rising from the events of Lazarus Planet and Action Comics.
Gotcha.
Love the Art Germ. I saw that he on his Instagram or whatnot.
Yeah, it's really nice. Green Arrow's second issue. So I think that's it for new launches, but a healthy healthy number of them.
Yep.
So yeah, here's Green Arrow 2, Nightwing 104. Tom Taylor still doing those. Not a great cover.
Notice our Starburst on Green Arrow #2. Copy paste. New villain alert, baby.
New villain alert. That's a terrible Starburst. Really awful. Superman 4, Action 1055.
Still Tom Taylor on Nightwing.
Yeah. And he's writing Adventures of Superman John Kent.
Mm-hmm.
Unstoppable Doom Patrol, Harley Quinn. Look at the Harley Quinn Starburst, Kyle. Can you
Intellectual property respected?
The R in respected is actually almost out of the Starburst.
We could not resize said Starburst. No.
What is going on? Did they lose their layout people? Did they lose somebody?
Somebody lost their $19 an hour job.
Oh my goodness gracious! It looks awful. That's just bad.
And what in the hell does intellectual property respected mean?
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
So you are selling a book based on the sales line of intellectual property respected.
It must be that they're like infringing on other copyrights inside the book, right?
No,
Like it's the story that's going on inside the book is not respecting until others in
Let's do some research here. Here I am in the midst of a veritable midlife extra-dimensional existential crisis of epic proportions, and that's not bad enough. I got a giant bloodthirsty killer rabbit man with a big old carrot-shaped axe to grind after me. Good thing I got my hyena spiritual advisors, Bud and Lou, to guide me on this fiendish foray into a frenzy of ferocious furballs. plus the introduction of my very own cosmic workout gear that is in no way infringement on the Flash's intellectual property. Also, in this month's In Continuity Dreams of Harley Quinn, we've cooked up a real doozy for you. It's got swords, armor, fair maidens, and more side quests than you can shake your tuchus at.
So it's
I hate
Flash
everything about that.
Intellectual property. Kind of a waste of a... I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Didn't do much.
Jenny Frizen's cover, get it.
Yeah.
Get that Jenny Frizen cover. Back to another number one, Drew.
Yeah.
All new stories from future comic superstars. New talent showcase, the Milestone Initiative, number one by Varios, and art by Varios.
Okay.
Well, 112 pages for $4.
That's pretty cheap.
Prestige format, one shot. In May of 2022, 12 writers and 12 artists came to DC headquarters to hone their skills with some of the best comic creators in the business. And 1 year later, we're showing the results of the cohort's hard work. This special showcases all 12 stories created out of the Ally-sponsored Milestone Initiative. If you don't grab a copy, you'll be missing some of the first published works of the stars of the future.
That's kind of cute. I like that.
It's a cool spec opportunity there. Yeah. Most stuff.
You got 12 shots at one of those characters being a hit, or one of those artists or writers taking off, and you get to see their first work. Yeah.
Why would you not give more of these artists variant cover opportunities?
I mean, you've seen some of the really bad variants.
Yeah, they're garbage, and they're giving those.
Maybe they should stop giving those people. Maybe they should just have less variants. What do you think about that?
They have none. There are no variants for this. Simply one cover.
You're saying let the 12 artists
each get a cover. Yeah. If you're showcasing them, friggin' showcase them.
You're right. I never thought about that. Batman White Knight presents Generation Joker.
You go, Sean Murphy. You go.
The White Knight universe continues, which I think I just got the last one of his last one already that just came out. It was way delayed. Let's see.
This is starring the children of Harley Quinn and the Joker.
Yeah, I think maybe this would be a good place for me to jump off.
It just looks dumb.
Yeah, they're just kind of running. Maybe he's running out of ideas.
You know who's not running out of ideas? Kyle Starks. Peacemaker tries hard, number one. Steve Pugh on art. Kyle Starks, like I said, on the writing. We got a Bjorn Barons Peacemaker cover. Oh yeah, I like it. Internal art looks really good.
Is this a 6-issue series?
My apologies. Yeah, 6-issue mini, $5, but all covers will be cardstock.
Okay.
Suicide Squad, Kill Arkham Asylum number one. John Layman and Jesus Hervas on art.
Okay, Kyle, what is the video game Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League? Have you heard of that?
Yes, it's the Suicide Squad game that's coming up.
What's the engine gonna be? What's the gameplay?
Yeah, it should just
fighter.
Be a third person beat 'em up.
Gotcha.
In the styles of most of the stuff that's coming out, like
Arkham Injustice.
Style. Yeah. No. Arkham style, third person run around.
Oh, okay. That looks pretty good though.
Yeah, prequel. 5 issues. Some weird covers.
Yeah. Getting a box set of Sandman in a helmet box. Kind of interesting. A helm. You get the Morpheus helm as the edition. It's got to be crazy expensive. Does that have a price? $500. $500. That's everything?
This is yeah.
Wow. 1 to 75. And the Dream Hunters. Endless Nights and Overture. They all fit perfectly. in a carved book stand that features a highly detailed bone snout and riveted. That is crazy.
We will have to see what kind of discount we're getting from our good friends at Cowabunga on that.
Even at $250, are you dropping $250 on this? If it was 50% off, would you drop $250 on that?
I'd think about it.
Would you really? Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
Can't be that many of them.
No.
And it would be highly collectible. It'll look really sweet on your frickin' shelf.
Oh yeah.
I can imagine that. Collecting Human Target, Green Hell. We're collecting Suicide Squad. Get Joker. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Batman v Robin was a good one. Batman the Night was a good one. I enjoyed that. That's getting collected. Doing hardcover versions of our One Bad Days.
Yeah, I was going to say a lot of One Bad Days here.
I mean, they were good, but were they that good? Do you need them in a hardcover for $18?
Not in my mind.
But then you get them all in a slipcase.
Ah.
Plus Batman the Killing Joke with its original cover. Only way to get that.
Only way to get that.
Ooh.
Then we get Young Alfred, Pain in the Butler. $13, 160 pages, softcover novel.
Now, your kids have Scholastic book fairs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are these things there?
I've not seen this kind of thing.
They don't have DC and Marvel stuff.
Doesn't seem like it, really.
Yeah. Missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we've got here. More collected editions. A Deceased box set looks pretty wow. That's $100.
Yeah, that's cray. 760 pages.
Yeah.
An omnibus for Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Wow.
How long did that go? Oh, a lot of behind the scenes stuff, yeah.
Well, there's
3 volumes.
Yeah, exactly.
We get a facsimile for Batman 181. Is that the first Poison Ivy?
Poison Ivy, yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. Batgirls, Batman Incorporated. Catwoman hits 55. That's a good run for her.
Danger Street giving us the cereal box cover. That's cool.
Okay. What is that? Tricks?
Looks like it.
Fables at 160. They're almost done with that.
Yeah, 10 of their 12 issues on that.
To really put them at what, 162 when they're finished? Is that right? 164? Something like that. Multiversity, where Harley screws up the DCU. Poison Ivy hits issue 12. That's been great. We talked about that getting extended last week. Flash is at issue 799, 798, and 799. So next month we'll get its 800th.
That's
$7
right.
book. Yeah. Congrats to Flash. Tim Drake, Robin. Hits number 9. Everybody's favorite Robin. Wonder Woman at $7.99. So Wonder Woman and Flash will have to share 800, issue 800 next month. That's kind of dumb. You got to pick and choose, I guess, who you do your variant cover for. Got some collected hardcovers, more hardcovers, old stuff, new stuff. I don't know if I don't think I ever read that Joker puzzle box by Matt Rosenberg. If that was any good or not. There we go, Kyle.
A lot of number ones, a lot of cool stuff coming out.
I feel like they're putting out more stuff.
Yeah, I do too.
Feels like there's more stuff. Don't know if that's just the way they laid it out, but it feels like there's a lot more stuff this time.
Yep. I'm jumping in with Titans 1. I'm interested in Shazam 1. Probably not doing the Lanterns. I'll be in for Brave and the Bold 1.
Yeah.
Not doing Cyborg. Not doing Spirit World. Probably not doing Vigil. City Boy.
Yeah. Time for a break from our show to pay the bills. Check out beacons.ai/comicsfunprofit for all the C4 FAP links you could ever need, all in one place. You can provide feedback, listen, support, share, enjoy these, we have our Patreon there. You can buy us a beer or a coffee. You can check out our Instagrams, our Twitters, our Facebooks. Check out our YouTube page. You can email us. You can listen to our podcasts on Patreon, if you're a subscriber, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, on Podbean. We have Google Podcasts on there. We have an Amazon wish list. You want to buy Kyle and I something? Fine. You can do that here. We appreciate it. We have Kyle's RPG podcast listed on there, so you can check out his Dork Day Afternoon offerings. We have Cowabunga links, so you can check out the Cowabunga Deep Discount FOC and pre-order list. Get on that. That's RLCS, so you can check that out as well. And we want to just give you opportunities to say hi, to check out what we're doing, support us if you would like, or just listen. Check out beacons.ai/comicsfunprofit for all the C4 FAP links you could ever need. Thanks. Back to the show. All right, let's go take a look at our good friends over at CBSI.
Yeah, of course, CBSI is our good friends at comicbookinvest.com. They put out a top 10 list, a little bit behind. We are looking at last week's items of the things in the secondary market commanding our attention. And, of course, we're going to listen, especially with the way things are moving at the moment. So let's head on over there and start with number one, Spider-Man Noir. Number one, after 9.8 had dropped to $300 or less at the end of 2022, and last month they jumped all the way back to almost $500 this week after it was announced that an Amazon series has been greenlit. Just a reminder that dead spec isn't always dead for long. At rank 2, we have Static, Shadows of Dakota number 1, the Olivier Coipel 1 in 100 foil, $180 for 1 in 100. At rank 3, we have Weird War Tales number 93. Raws continue to go up and are now around $200. A CGC 9.2 with a cracked case hit $400 or more dollars. A 9.4, $500 or more dollars. Of all the DC books that moved up in value last week, this one definitely is the winner for continuing that upward trend.
Huh.
At rank 4, we have Creature Commandos from 2000. This is, of course, issue 1. This one is also continuing upward with raw copies now commanding $40 to $60. I would not have thought that the Commandos would be drawing this much attention, but here we are. At rank 5, we have Butterfly, number 1. The cover is up to $80 or more, and 9.8s are for $200 because the data seems to be a bit off. I left it at number 5. Maybe it's legit, but we're struggling to understand why this pricing, Chris. That's one we don't see spec on or know why it's popping up. But hey, who knows?
Weird.
Yeah. At rank 6, we have Seven Soldiers Frankenstein number 3, written by Grant Morrison, art by Doug Mankey. Was just cover price. Now it's between $25 and $30. First Lady Frankenstein was mentioned by the great Topher first, and given the run of these Creature Commandos would be a definite smart pick. At rank 7, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 19, the Giada Paris Nota 1 in 100 variant. That's, of course, our Mickey and Minnie variant there. Already commanding $140 for a 1 in 400 or a 1 in 100, and these Disney ones continue to sell. At rank 8, Drew, a book we have quite a few of, Witches number 1, Scott Snyder and Jock. A year ago, 9.8s were $125, then dropped to as low as $30 to $40. Then Amazon announced an animated show, and the price is back to $125. While I would definitely have preferred a live action, we will take what we can get. At rank 8, Storm and the Brotherhood of the Mutant number 1, the Art Adams 1 in 50. 1 in 50 is going to get you almost $80 here. Initial sales were in the $40 to $50 range, but it seemed to be picking up, likely because it's unlikely that the supply is that high for this title. But let's be real, this cover isn't Adams' best cover. And at rank 10, Red Goblin number 1, the Inhyukli 1 in 100 Virgin variant. Very limited data on this one. Whether I like this character or not is besides the point. This cover looks incredible. Overseas sales are $140. And at rank, honorable mention, Spawn 243, Todd McFarlane, Book is now $185 raw. Man, these back-end spawns, there wasn't many of them. And a CGC 9.4 sold for $200. These spawn books still continue to amaze me for what they sell for.
They're just like low print runs, I guess?
Yeah, very low print run in those 200s. They just, not a lot of them out there. And the other honorable mention, Miss America Magazine number 2, CGC 8.0 for $6,600. This is the first graded sale of this book in any grade since 2021. First appearance of Patsy Walker, $1,000 in prizes for teenagers. Sounds like a creepy ice cream truck ad.
This is so this is a magazine that had the first appearance of Patsy Walker in it.
That I don't know.
This doesn't look like a comic. It looks like a magazine that might have a comic strip in the back. Well, I don't know if I'd count that. I guess. Wouldn't it I don't know. I don't know. Is that really the first appearance of Patsy Walker? Because it's not really wasn't I'm having a stroke.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the comic world. Wasn't there like a magazine that had like a Hulk first appearance in it or something that I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research and get back to you. I don't know if this is legit. I don't feel like this is legit to me. That's
My
okay.
apologies.
That's not your fault. I'm telling the people, the speculator people, they're wrong. That's just my 2 cents. I'll do some research and know what I'm talking about at some point.
All right. Well, Drew does that. I'm heading over to Lunar Distributions and look at our FOC items for this week, the things we can add to our orders to see what we need that we may have missed during the preview cycle. Sorry, I was having a small coughing fit, but I'm back.
Kyle, too much popcorn.
Yeah, Drew. You're not wrong.
That's probably the problem.
It looks like DC took the week off.
Did DC take another week off?
Mm-hmm. We do have a holiday on Monday, so.
Okay. Yeah, that must be why. And I think their graphic designer also took the week off.
All right, so let's head on over and look at what Image books. You love, of course, the Art Brute books, so.
I don't know that I love them, but I like the art style. The cover's a lot better than you do.
Yeah.
You think they're hacky?
Yeah. Look at the Venus de Milo tribute for the cover C.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, another in the list of not great tributes.
Yeah. Okay. I did enjoy that first Black Cloak. It's third issue's out. First issue was pretty good.
What looks good is Forged #1, Greg Rucka, Mike Henderson, or it looks like Eric Troutman also helping Rucka write this.
What's it about?
Top pulp adventure of sex, violence, and sci-fi inspired by Conan, heavy metal, and other comics.
Huh.
Yeah.
The Forge. $6. This is okay. It's a story, I guess. All right. That's cool. Rucka.
Yeah, Rucka. That's exactly what I'm saying. Right? It's Rucka. We'll give her a shot.
It's Rucka. Last Barbarians. Another set of nice covers for that.
Very.
NoOne is by Kyle Higgins, your boy, and Brian Buccioletta, and Geraldo Borges on art. It's a mini-series about the Richard Roe murders that shocked the city of Pittsburgh. Killings have sparked a dangerous political movement, copycat killers, and a masked vigilante who's still determined to hold the powerful accountable. Not a symbol, not a hero. They could be anyone. They're no one. Might be cool. This is the one that has a monthly companion podcast starring Rachel Lee Cook and Patton Oswalt.
Nocterra back with a new story arc. Of course, Nocterra is a Scott Snyder led book with Tony S. Daniels and Marcelo Maiolo on art. But we have a beautiful Jai Lee cover B, which really caught my eye.
Nocterra's back after a long hiatus.
Long hiatus, yeah.
NoOne is also a massive.
Mm-hmm.
which I forgot. 5 covers for Walking Dead Deluxe 59. Why? What happens in 59? Do you know? I do not.
Yeah, I think they're just still out on the run.
Yeah. Nothing in Boom that does anything for me.
Yep.
Nothing in Dark Horse that does anything for me.
Down into Marvel.
What's the Avengers? What's the Avengers 9? Oh, the first Wonder Man. That's the facsimile. Very nice.
Bishop going to a second print.
That's kind of a surprise, right?
Yeah.
Doctor Strange #1. Launching with a ton of interesting covers, including a Steve Scroce.
Red Goblin #1 going to a second print.
Surprise, too. Guess I shouldn't be surprised Marvel sells out. Nothing else really that I'm seeing.
I really like that Spider-Man Lost Hunt issue 5. Looks like there's only one cover in it. It's a very good looking cover.
Oh, okay. Well, we do have a Women of Marvel book that has some interesting cover. Looks like the Savage.
Yep, Marguerite Savage cover.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Is this an anthology of some sort?
Yes.
Preview of the women creators taking Marvel by Power Rangers Scribe sends American Chavez, Silk, She-Hulk. Okay. Dynamite gives me some Darkwing Duck. Lots of Darkwing Duck. Draculina. And a Madball. We have Astrobots from your Whatnot
Wow. Publishers. Astrobots. Wow. Coming back.
Is that a thing?
Oh, yeah.
This would be after Transformers?
I believe so.
Or is this like Robotech type of era?
That might be right.
You remember it, though?
I do.
Well, that's interesting.
At least I think I do.
We didn't have cable. I don't know how you watched that. Must have been over the air. Or at a friend's house.
No, this is an all-new mech thing.
Okay.
Astrobots, yeah. Interesting.
You imagined a childhood where you could have watched Astrobots.
I watched some. I mean, I'm
you
sure
watched something like that.
Yeah.
Kyle, sometimes when DC takes the week off, it's slim pickings. Oh, there's Pop's Cars. Sumerian. That's an interesting bloody cover we've got. It's a vigilante badass in a pink ski mask. She's out to kill a famous Hollywood producer who is also her estranged father. Interesting take there.
Very.
But as I was saying, sometimes when DC takes the week off, it's tough sledding. Not a lot of great things to choose from, but we'll find something. Kyle, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You know, I like the fact that Noctera is back. I was always a very good fan of that, but I don't know if jumping on at 12 will help anybody. So I'm going to go with NoOne #1, the Kyle Higgins and Brian Buccellato book.
Wow. Okay.
You would never do this because it's part of the massive verse, but
yeah.
I like it.
That Pop Scars got my attention there, but I don't know. I'm going to go with that one. And I'm on the fence between the new Doctor Strange and the Forge. I think I'll go with the Forge since it's Rucka.
There we go.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. But some good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to have some items, even though DC took the week off. There's some nice stuff. All right, let's head on over to coverprice.com. Let's find our top 10 and look at what the secondary market has for those. Starting at #1, we have Superman, Batman #8 from 2004. Who watches the Super Bowl for football? We all know why we tuned in the commercials and the mind-blowing trailers, and while DC put its best foot forward in showcasing the upcoming Flash film, there are so many amazing moments. Look out. We're looking at you, Michael Keaton. One specific character's debut in the DCU propelled this book to this week's top spot, and that's Supergirl. However, this isn't Laura Lane Kent from Injustice Gods Among Us Year 3, regardless of the notable likeness. Instead, it looks like this iteration of Supergirl is the post-crisis version of Kara Zor-El. With this Supergirl be part of Gunn's new DC world, only time will tell. In the meantime, this book has been seeing some heat, tracking 43 copies, $70 for CGC 9.6, and Rawls up to $24. At rank 2, we have Butterfly, number 1 from Archaea Studios from 2014. Talk about an overnight success. Amazon announced that this storyline will be getting a series on its streaming platform, and that is all it took to increase this book in value.
That's what it always only thing it takes.
Yeah.
Is when a streamer buys or options something, comic goes up. So it's
if this was a dollar bin book and it's now at jumped to 25, then again to 50, and again to 100. So high sales of 100 for Rawls on this, but you're probably going to get them for 65 now that it's cooled a little bit.
Yeah, this is how it works. Spec people.
This is why we do the things that we do.
Every single time something gets optioned, it goes up.
Rank 3, The Authority, number 1 from 2019, ultra violent, gritty, and weird. So, of course, that's something James Gunn wants to do. 42 copies, $33 for a raw. CGC 9.8 for $4.22. I'm excited about rank 4. Of course, that's Witches, number 1.
Wow.
This is an interesting book to see in the top 10. The story is truly a captivating horror tale with striking visuals. While this was originally optioned for a film, it has now been announced that it will be an animated series debuting on Whether you're an investor or collector, which is a great pickup in preparation for the eventual debut of the animated horror show. 73 copies on the market. CGC 9.8 for $153, $22 for regular copies.
We can hope that it's a Invincible type animated. That really, really well done. We can hope for that.
Yeah. At rank 6, we have Creature Commandos, number 1. Another James Gunn announcement. This is from 2000. 11 copies sold. High sale of $89.95. At rank 7, Batman 656. The second half of the full versus cameo appearance. We're not going back over this, Drew.
I won't. Nope.
Yep. 41 copies sold. High sale of $360 for $9.8 and $67 for Rawls. Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants, number 1. The Arthur Adams 1 in 50. This is the book that just came out. Hot already, $100 for a 1 in 50. Some fair market value on near mint's 89. So a return on investment right out of the gate. Can't beat that. At rank 9, Spider-Man Noir, number 1 from 2009. We talked about this in a good-looking book. This exciting news of this greenlit possibility. This may be one of the 2 series that Sony has been promising to fans. And hopefully the other is Silk.
Man, if I was Sony, I'd crank out every single Spider-Verse character as a series or a movie while I still had the rights. I don't know what the heck they're sitting on them for. Yeah. But I guess Morbius didn't do that great. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they're hesitant.
Who knows?
Morbius still made money, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Everybody did well.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
And at rank 10, Batman 655. Of course, we're jockeying with 656 on this one. Pick up whichever one you think. CDC 9.8 is about $500, $71 for Rawls.
The good folks at Comics for Fun and Profit have been doing 2 episodes a week for quite some time now, and it's all thanks to, first of all, Jason, and second of all, our patrons who allow us to add the space on our server, broadcast more, store more, share more with you, the listeners. I'm envious of those of you who have unlimited storage and media server capabilities. We pay for ours here at the C4FAP. It ain't cheap. We thank you so much for those of you who go to patreon.com/comicsfunprofit and contribute at any level to say thanks, to say, I want to be a part of your Slack channel conversations. I want to get exclusives. I want to get early access. I want to get ad-free access. I want to get swag. I want to get some free stuff. Whatever your reasoning is, we appreciate it at any level because it does make a difference. So from the bottom of Kyle and I and Jason's heart, thank you for contributing. At 11, another Spider-Man Noir. This is the Dennis Calero variant. 23 copies sold. $300 for a CGC 98. Raw around 79. At rank 12, we got the Superman Batman number 8. Michael Turner, the second print of it. 17 copies of this bad boy sold. High sale of 85. And raw around $6. So that's easy to get. At rank 13, we have Batman 132, the Art Germ foil. Always something to love with Art Germ. 30 copies sold. $83 for a near mint raw as the high sale. Not bad. At rank 14, we have Captain America 139, all the way back from 1971. Layla Taylor's been capped as Captain America in Captain America New World Order, with many thinking she would be played by Yosha Roquemore. Film is now under the radar, and all fans have to speculate on as the title and a few casting announcements. With each report, though, there is a new round of spec, and this book falls under that banner. Features the first appearance of Layla Taylor, a love interest of Sam Wilson. 20 copies sold. High sale of $100 for a near mint raw. Very goods around $12. At rank 15, Legends number 1 from 1986. This is first Amanda Waller, and this sold 31 copies. High sale of $175 for a CGC 98. Raw, very fine, around $8. Batman 657 from 2006. Another Damian appearance. This one is maybe the second first full appearance. 22 copies sold. High sale, $42 for a raw. Very fines around 17. At rank 17, we have Swamp Thing number 1 from 1972. We're getting 19 copies of this classic Alan Moore book. Oh no, this is not the Alan Moore. Alan Moore is Saga the Swamp Thing. I'm sorry. Yeah. 19 copies of this one sold. This original sold. High sale of $775 for CGC 9.2. Raw fine selling around $141. Rank 18, we have Batman Battle for the Cow at number 3 from 2009. And this is Dick Grayson defeating Jason Todd to become the new Batman in this issue. And he proceeds to get his Robin in Damian, who officially becomes the Boy Wonder in this book. And the fandom immediately loved it. Tracking 19 copies sold. High sale of 15 for a raw near mint, and a very fine selling for 8. Rank 19. Oh my goodness, we're going to put Spawn number 1 in here again from 1992. 25 more copies of this sold. High sale of $262 for a CGC 98. Fair market value for a raw 9 near mint is around $26. So 10 times your investment. Buy it raw.
You
CGC
can still find him. You know you can still find him. Go get him.
Yep, go get him. And rounding out the top 20 is Booster Gold number 1 from 1985. 23 copies sold. High sale of $6.99 for a CGC 98. Very fines around $53. Not bad. So let's slide on over to our good friends at Lunar and see what we're sneaking and peeking for next week.
Sorry, I was taking an early look at him, trying to get a head start on you.
And did you? Do you feel?
Nope, not really. I feel less prepared. I was mostly just getting caught in some of these covers. So let's head on over, look at our releases for the 21st. Like I said, we were starting in Lunar Distributions, and boy, that Batman One Bad Day Clayface, that Jim Lee.
The Jim Lee.
That's what I was just looking at. I just couldn't stop looking at it.
Every time I forget about Jim Lee as an artist, and I think as time has passed, maybe, and there's a new crop of artists, and then he'll just dust off the old drawing table, and he'll do one, and I'll be like, oh yeah, he's really, really, really good,
really talented dude.
Man, that's an awesome cover.
Yeah.
I just that's a great cover. Lots of Black Adams. Don't love any
Mm-hmm.
of them. Catwoman 52. No Susie Malki, right?
No, haven't had her for a while. Starting to drive me crazy.
But
She's
the
definitely
Sweeney Boos
missed.
aren't bad.
Sweeney Boos aren't bad, but they're not good enough.
Josh Sway's not bad, but none of them are that level. Deceased gave us the NWA homage cover. Love that. Getting GCPD The Blue Wall, 5th of 6th, coming out with some cool covers. For you Weird Al Yankovic fan, there's the Illustrated Al hardcover.
Who isn't a Weird Al fan?
I don't know. I mean, I don't have his music, but I don't dislike him. He seems like a nice guy.
Seems like a sweet boy.
Yeah.
Did you watch the movie?
No, I don't know if it was you or somebody else who told me it was really, really strange.
I liked it. It wasn't me because I liked it.
Was it accessible?
Yep.
You can watch
1000%.
it. Okay. It's on a weird channel though, right? Like
Roku.
Oh, is it Roku?
Yeah. 101 for Nightwing. Meh covers.
Meh.
Some really, really, really great. Here's where we have all these darn Superman covers, and there are some awesome covers.
Oh, Superman #1 relaunch. Holy smokes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are tons of great ones. That Joe Quinones is really neat with the photo booth.
Mm-hmm. I thought that was very cool as well. We also have the facsimile of Widows Comics #2. That's our first Shazam.
Is it $7?
Yeah, it's a thick boy. If I remember correctly. Yeah, $7 Buckley.
I love that they do them though. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Not finding a whole lot in DC, so I'm heading on over to Image.
There is plenty in DC, sir. You take that back.
I apologize.
How dare you?
Art Brute going to a second print. That's crazy. On, let's see, second print on #1, second print on #2. Black Cloak #1 going to a second print. That Kelly Thompson book.
Yeah, I get it. It was good. Art Brute is a surprise. I don't know that I loved it. I know I didn't love it, actually. I do know I didn't love it.
I can tell you exactly what I thought of this.
Junkyard Joe, I've heard great things about that book. I'm going to have to revisit that one. I missed out on that one. Local Man launches. That's your boy Seeley and Tony Fleets.
Yeah.
That should be a fun one. Saga hits issue 62.
Clap, clap, clap.
Yep. The break, the hiatus is right around the corner, though.
Would you stop?
I know. They just love taking breaks, man. Who was it? It was Kirkman and Azaceta, I think, when one of his books launched. He had 24 in the can before he launched. So he knew he would be able to do a solid 2 years and not worry about any delays.
Well, we've got people that barely get 5 issues out.
Yeah, not everybody's got 24 issues of money to bank. Because I'm sure the artist still needed to get paid. He couldn't do 24 issues and not get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Specs.
For me and boom.
Specs is 4 of 4. I thought for sure that finished already. Lord, I do this all the time. Think I finished a book and it's got another issue. Dark Horse giving us Blue Book. This is the James Tynion that we assume comes from
Substack.
Yeah, Substack. I think this will be a good one. Tons of covers too. Dead Mall's finishing up. Oh, Kyle, it's a rough one. It's just like it's 3 issues. I've read 3 issues of this thing, and like it's more and more confusing. I have no clarity on like what exactly is it. Is it time travel? Is it another dimension? Are there monsters? Are they other teenagers that got caught? I don't know. I still don't know. 3 issues in, so I guess all the answers are going to be shoehorned into this 4th issue, and it better be just such a payoff. I hope.
Maybe you're not meant to know.
Yeah, or maybe I just don't get it. It's not, maybe that's it as well. Okay.
Nothing in IDW.
There's that first Punisher facsimile from Marvel.
It's been offered a few times, but always like looking at it.
It does seem to be coming around every once in a while. I guess you don't have to let them go out of print, right?
I wonder if there's a facsimile second print or a facsimile. I wonder if they're dated.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like those image firsts.
Exactly.
What are those when they come back out again? Are those another printing?
There's differences in some of them.
Yeah. I mean, we were getting what, $10, $15 for the image first Walking Deads for a while.
Yeah, the very first ones when they were hard to find.
Away, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Immoral X-Men #1. I don't know what that is, but it's another new X-Men book because that's what we need.
There you go.
And a new Punisher War Journal #1. This one's base. War Journal base. That's the deal.
Thor 31 giving us that Walt Simonson homage cover.
Yep. Not your favorite.
No, not done very well.
Done well enough for you. Nothing from Dynamite. Same stuff. Back half has Banshees #1. Emily entering her first year of college and looking to reinvent herself after the loss of her best friend. When she discovers the terrible history of her dormitory, she channels her guilt into a new obsession, discovering the truth about the serial killer that stalked her college campus for nearly a decade.
We all love a haunted dorm room.
Yeah, that might be good.
We get Changelings #1 from Vitiate Entertainment. $4 book there. Interesting premise.
Cool. So much manga. Your boys Whatnot is also doing Liquid Kill #1. What's the remind me what the video game homage is for that?
Well, I'm not quite there. I'm still looking at another. Did you say Liquid Kill?
Liquid Kill. Oh, it's Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, so I was going to say that's the Metal Gear Solid cover.
Moriarty Clockwork Empire #1 from Titan Comics. It's another murder thing. Let's see. 7 police monsters killed by the police with 7 bullets to the body. Thwart the Machiavellian plans of a card-playing automaton. And that evening, the monster's alter ego come out of the hospital unscathed. Holmes and Watson are on the case. Oh, it's a Sherlock Holmes book. Interesting. Yeah, I don't have to pay royalties anymore.
A lot of weird books. A Scorier's oversized hardcover. New printing of the spring book.
Oh, wow. And a summer. Such promise that book had. Just fell apart. Alrighty, Kyle. I got some tough choices to make. You going first or am I?
I'm stalling for time because there's some good stuff, but
Well, I know I like that Jim Lee cover for the what book was it? It was one of the Batmans, right?
It was a bad book.
It's a bad book, so I liked that one a lot. There was another DC cover I was really psyched about. And now I can't find it again, so I'm not gonna be that one. Might have been one. It might have been one of the Superman covers. Local Man was intriguing, but I think I picked it during a FOC phase, I think. So I'm gonna go with Blue Book from James Tinian. I got a feeling it'll get optioned. like most of his stuff does.
Like I was gonna say, like it tends to happen.
Yeah, and might make you some money.
Question is, over there, are there too many of these Superman books?
I don't know.
Oh. Man, this is tougher than I thought. I did. Let's go with the second print of Black Cloak, #1.
Okay.
Been a while since I've gone for a second print, and I like it. So let's go with that. Black Cloak #1, second print, the Kelly Thompson book.
And that's a Image book, right?
Yeah, and remember they did the triple length first issue, so they're putting a whole lot of stuff in it. So they're really starting that book off on the right foot.
Yes. There'll be a low print run there.
Yeah, I think so too. Hey, thanks for tagging along with us through our sneak peek at next week. I think we got one more release week in February, and then we're off to March already. This month is flying by. Feel free to head on over to patreon.com, find comics for fun and profit, be part of our community, listen to all the fun stuff we're doing here, there, and everywhere. Exclusive pods, all kind of shenanigans and fun. Be part of our Slack, chit chat with us, have a good old time. And we appreciate you. For Drew and for myself, see ya.
As you know, our LCS is Cowabunga Comics, Lake Country, Wisconsin's best pop culture destination for new comics, back issues, gaming, retro video games, vinyl, and figures. Give them a call, 262-569-9999. Check them out online at cowabungacomics.com or follow them on Twitter at Incredicow. They are our LCS, and we utilize their deep discount mail order service to bring Oconomowoc, Wisconsin closer to us. They'll take care of you. Tell them Drew and Kyle sent you. Say hi to Eric and James from us. If you need an LCS, you can't go wrong with Cowabunga Comics.